If I love you, I'm in love with you. I don't give
Right.
how many times we get it, we bump heads.
That's real.
You make me mad. I'm in love with you. Don't down.
Big Boogie just dropped a jaw-dropping revelation. He accidentally hinted that Sayone might have been the one sacrificed. And who did he blame? His very own label boss, Yo Gotti. Boogie made it perfectly clear that he's done being the loyal foot soldier.
How I feel right now? 100%. I don't fuck with nobody. And I'm finna make everybody regret playing with me.
Big Boogie is set to reveal all about CMG and Yo Gotti, unfiltered and unapologetic. He claimed that C Money never received the spotlight he truly deserved, and it wasn't a coincidence. The reality tied directly to who would benefit most from his death. This revelation hit deep. It wasn't just about music anymore. It was about power, survival, and life on the streets of Memphis. Boogie didn't simply air CMG's dirty laundry. He sparked a fire that could engulf the whole label. The streets are buzzing now, CMG's empire is shaking, and Boogie has no intention of going down with it. Fans are left questioning, was C Money's death merely another Memphis street shooting, or the coldest betrayal orchestrated from within CMG? The tension soared further when Big Boogie dropped a short, explosive clip on social media. The video was brief but charged with intensity. He spoke about making someone regret ever crossing him. No smiles, no games, just raw, unfiltered energy in his voice. He didn't show his face, which only amplified the impact.
Dealing with them Texas boys, them folk got hit up. Them folk got hit up everywhere you go to, like the Fed watching. You know what I'm talking about? He signed that boy over right here. That boy ended up going to jail. So they watching that boy so close right now because they you know what I'm talking about? The cases.
Viewers could almost feel the anger radiating from the screen, as if he was sending a pointed warning without ever naming names. This wasn't idle chatter. It was a clear message directed at whoever had crossed him. The streets caught on quickly. Initially, fans were puzzled, trying to decipher what Big Boogie was alluding to. But things started to make sense when he followed up with another cryptic Instagram story that shook everyone. He wrote, "I'm focused on my daughter, myself, and my career. I won't let anyone block my path. 2026 is going to be a turning point. I'm evolving every day as a man. People rarely ask about my mental state. I barely even talk to anyone anymore. I don't care to. Everyone who ever played me helped make me this way. Right now, I'm locked in because I see the bigger picture. Numb and grinding." He didn't name anyone, no Yoti, no C Money, but the shade was undeniable. Fans immediately connected the dots, realizing this wasn't random venting. Even before Boogie's posts, rumors were swirling that C Money's death wasn't some random street shooting. It looked deliberate, almost surgical. When Boogie admitted he had grown numb and detached, many saw it as the missing piece that opened the full story. For context, Fast Cash C Money was shot and killed in Memphis's Fraser neighborhood. At first, it seemed like the tragic, all-too-familiar story, another pointless loss in the city. But once uncut, raw footage surfaced online, everything shifted. What appeared chaotic suddenly looked orchestrated, like a carefully planned hit. That alone sent fans digging for answers. The deeper they investigated, the stranger the story became. Rumors emerged that C Money had sensed danger weeks before his death. He was rushing to finalize a deal with Yo Gotti's CMG to secure his family's future. On top of that, he had taken out a life insurance policy to provide for his girlfriend and children. In a city like Memphis, with all the tension surrounding CMG, that wasn't shocking. What left everyone stunned, however, was what followed after his death.
August, you know what I'm talking about? I talked to Govan. I did an interview with Hernandez Govan, the dude who set the whole, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, dog murder up.
After Sione's death, his girlfriend Ka had to start a GoFundMe to cover funeral costs and support their children. She shared the link on Facebook with a heartfelt message, writing, "Courtney taught me so much. I'm so grateful we got to love each other. You really took my heart with you. All I can do now is play your music to hear your voice." Fans were shocked because Sayone had never been the type to leave his family unprotected. If the rumors were true, he had already made plans to secure their future. The situation intensified when a leaked CMG contract appeared on Reddit, showing that Sayone was supposed to receive a payout after his death, but the money never reached his family. Fans had expected Yo Gotti to step in. After all, being signed to CMG had put Sayone in danger. Yet Gotti stayed silent. No posts, no tributes, no visits, no financial support. That silence stung more than words and fueled suspicions that perhaps Gotti sacrificed C money for gain, leaving his family stranded. The shocking fact: Seone signed with CMG just 1 day before he was killed. Video footage captured him celebrating with friends when a car pulled up and opened fire. Police confirmed several homes were hit, yet only Seone died. Was it random chaos, or a meticulously planned hit disguised as one? Before signing with Yo Gotti, Seone was already making a name for himself, and the CMG deal was supposed to push him to the next level. But behind the scenes, tensions simmered. Seone pushed for meetings, business strategies, and release plans, while Gotti acted indifferent. Anyone familiar with Memphis street politics knows the ongoing friction between CMG and young Dolph's team. After Dolph's murder, attention turned to Gotti and his brother Big Juk. Rumors suggested Juk might have orchestrated the hit. When Hernandez Gavon, a known associate of Juk, was arrested, speculation intensified. Later, when Juk died under similar circumstances, some chalked it up to karma, others to revenge. Throughout it all, Gotti ran CMG like a mob boss, demanding loyalty, enforcing rules, and punishing anyone who stepped out of line. Artists like Glorilla, 42, Doug, Moneybag Yo, and Black Youngster followed the rules for years. But after Dolph's death, that image of power turned toxic. Slowly, CMG's roster thinned, leaving only Glorilla to keep the label afloat, a far cry from the empire Gotti envisioned. He shifted strategies, posting less, revising contracts, and moving like a shadow. Behind the scenes, Gotti quietly cut anyone who didn't fit his vision. Black Youngster, once Gotti's most trusted ally and right-hand man, quickly went from asset to liability as Gotti changed direction. That's when Gotti began scouting fresh talent, and Seone entered the picture. But here's the twist: Gotti never saw Seone as the next breakout star. To him, Seone was a strategic pawn. By the time Seone realized this, it was too late. News of Seone's death hit Big Boogie like a freight train. In his first post, he poured out his grief. Coney Smith, Jesus brother. I'm hurt to my heart. My favorite rapper from day one. I'm hurt about you, boy. Boogie didn't just mourn. He crumbled under the weight of it. He even cancelled his Memphis birthday party, posting, "I'm straight on Memphis. Birthday bash cancelled. You guys lame forever." He tagged Seone and added crying emojis, a raw, unfiltered expression of pain. To outsiders, it looked like a grieving friend. But insiders knew better. Boogie was stepping back, likely trying to avoid more street violence. Fans praised the move, seeing it as potentially life-saving. Yet Boogie couldn't stay silent forever. He continued dropping cryptic posts like, "Everybody going to regret what they did," and said, "Watch this. Going silent is my final warning." Initially dismissed as venting, after Seone's death and Gotti's cold silence, those words started to feel like chilling threats. Then Stan G dropped a bombshell in a no-jumper interview. He warned Black Youngster and the rest of CMG, Yo has no issue cutting people off, not just from the label, but from life itself. That statement hit differently, especially with the crew still mourning C Money. Suddenly, the focus shifted, not Yoti, but Big Boogie. He was the only one brave enough to keep hinting and demanding answers while everyone else stayed quiet. Here's the haunting part. If Gotti played a role in Seone's death, what makes Boogie untouchable? His silence doesn't guarantee safety. It feels more like a ticking clock. The darkest thought fans wrestle with: if Gotti could act like that once, what's to stop him from doing it again? Every post, every cryptic line from Boogie leaves people questioning, are the warnings for the world, or for himself? The streets are watching closely because this story is far from over. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment.